What's up, Maya Mordashe, baby? What's up, my Mordashe babies? It's your girl Mordashe, and I am back with another YouTube video. Y'all, I've been gone for I think like 5 months, 4 or 5 months. I really don't know specifically, but I've been gone for a minute, y'all, and I have not been dropping YouTube videos or anything. So with that being said, y'all, I'm really back. So for everybody who's been like DMing me on my Instagram, and for the close friends who've been on my ass about posting, I thank y'all. I really do thank y'all, because your girl is back and I'm better, and we finna get into it, y'all. So today YouTube video is gonna be a story time, y'all. It's gonna be a time where I went out of town, a horror story time about how I went out of town with somebody I thought was my friend and all that other stuff, y'all. So we gonna get right into it, y'all, because this one is crazy. Y'all thought my other story times was crazy, but this one right here is motherfucking crazy. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. So I just want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys are interacting with me. Make sure you guys are comment YouTube videos, ideas in the comment section below. Make sure you guys are letting me know how y'all like the video and all that good stuff in the comment section below. And I love my Mordashe babies, the ones who support me, and I fucks with y'all, real shit. So we finna hop right into this YouTube video, y'all. Let's get straight into it. All right, y'all, so let's hop right into this motherfucking story. So boom, this was a time where I was supposed to be taking like a little road trip with a friend. We were supposed to be driving to Fort Worth, Texas or whatever. So cool. We were supposed to be going out there to go meet up with another one of her friends, whatever the case may be, and just basically enjoy and just have fun or whatever the case may be. So at the time, this was my friend, her car, whatever the case may be. So we drove to Texas or whatever from where I'm at. That's like 13 hours or whatever. Cool. So we drove. Boom. We get to Texas or whatever. Now remind you, I was told from the person who I was going down there with or whatever, we gonna name this person, because I don't want to keep saying the person, and y'all get confused, because it's gonna be multiple other people coming to the story, so I don't want y'all to get confused and shit. So we gonna name this person, the person who's supposed to be my friend, we gonna name this person Denise. So boom, so it was supposed to be me and Denise. We drove to Fort Worth, Texas or whatever. We drove down there. Cool. So I was told from Denise that we was gonna be out here for like probably like 3-4 days, and then we was gonna drive back here or whatever, back to the city or whatever. Cool. So me and Denise, once we left my house. Denise ended up spending the night with me or whatever, and then we left my house to go to. And remind y'all, I wasn't even supposed to be going to Texas with her. It was a last minute thing. She was supposed to be going to Texas by herself, but then the next morning came and she was like, "You want to come with me?" I was like, "You feel me? I don't mind. Like, why not? I'm off work. I could just get my PTO. You feel me? Like, why not go?" So, boom. We end up going or whatever. I packed me a bag, got myself together. Cool. We end up driving down there. Now we down here. We make it down there or whatever. I let my peoples know, like, yeah, I'm not even there no more. I'm in Texas or whatever type shit, so they can know where I'm at. And I share my location with them anyway, so they was gonna know anyway. But still. So, boom. We get to Texas, whatever. So when we get to Texas, I get notified that the car was on the repo list. So I'm like, oh my God, like we drove down here. So like, and for me, it's nothing to get a ticket or none of that shit. So I'm like, damn, bro, we drove out here and the whole time this car's on the repo list. So there's a chance that this car could get took. But I'm knowing all this once we already in Texas. So I'm like, damn. So now I'm letting my people know, like, yeah, I probably end up being stuck down here. I don't fucking know what's going on. Like, the car's on the repo list that I just got told, or whatever the case may be. So at this point, I'm a little annoyed and I'm a little irritated, because at this point, we with Janice's friend. We gonna name Janice's friend. So y'all, we gonna name Janice's friend So Janice, so at this point, this the next day of us being in Texas. It ain't even been 24 hours yet, because we made it to Texas like probably like 11, like probably like 12, 1 something in the morning. So yeah. Next morning we wake up at Ugg house, which is Janice's friend. We wake up at her crib, whatever. So we end up going to this mall called Big T, this store called Big T or whatever in Texas or whatever. So cool. We go to the store, whatever because maybe we up in there. Janice, she up in there trying to shop for shit and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, cool, you feel me? So we just up in there. So remind you, we didn't drive because Ugg had a car as well. We didn't drive Ugg car. We were supposed to drive Ugg car to Big T, and we were supposed to leave Janice's car at Ugg house, but we didn't. We ended up driving Janice's car and left Ugg car at her house. So boom. Now we up in the car. Remind you, the car's on the repo list. So we at Big T or whatever the case may be. I'm asking them like, like, should I just stay in a car like just in case? They're like, nah, ain't nothing gonna happen. No, like we good to stay on the third. I should have followed my motherfucking first mind. I should have followed it. And I'm like, you sure? Like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get out the car because at the end of the day, this is your rental. So I'm gonna just get out the car. So I get out the car. We up in Big T or whatever. We not even up in Big T for like 35 minutes, y'all. We up in here for like a good, probably like 10, 15 minutes. And I know that was still a long time, but still, we really need up in there for that long. But we was in there for a little minute. So we up in there or whatever. So some people run into Big T and they like, a car just got repo. Like, I'm like, I know the fuck. This bitch car didn't just get hooked. So she like, oh my God, please don't tell me this my car. Please. I'm looking at her like, bitch, you know it's your car. It's your car. It gotta be. So, boom. We end up going outside, car gone. It's gone. Remind you, she had shit in the car. Ugg had shit in the car. I had a pair of leggings up in the car, but that was it. Just a pair of leggings. So I'm like, damn, bro. What the fuck? So boom. At this point, now we up here, we stuck. How we finna get back to Ugg house? So Ugg ended up calling her boyfriend to come pick us up. So when her boyfriend came pick us up, he dropped us back off at her house or whatever the case may be. So now Janice is trying to figure out like what car place they didn't what place they done took the fucking car to and all that shit.
What's up, my Mordashe babies? It's your girl Mordashe, and I'm here with you guys to talk to you guys about something. I'm just very irritated right now, y'all. My friend, she didn't tell me that her car was on a repo list, so they just came and repo her car. So now I'm trying to figure out how he hurt so bad. Then I'm out here with no lashes on and shit. Ooh, child, you guys to know I'm ready to slap the fuck out.
So yeah, y'all, she trying to figure out what place they done took the car to so she go get her stuff from at the car. So I'm like, okay, like what the fuck? So, boom, we finally make it back to Ugg house. So we at Ugg house, remind y'all. Me and Ugg, and y'all remind y'all, now that we done made it back to Ugg house, I'm already irritated because like damn, the car done got repo. I already was irritated because I didn't skip this part, but we're gonna get into this part. When we first made it to Texas at Ugg house, she had a random nigga up in the house. And how I knew it was a random because she told me and she told Janice that she had just met this nigga like 2 days ago, and she invited him to her crib. So at this point, I'm already on team because it's like, bro, it's a random ass nigga up in here that she don't even fucking know, for real. And now, and it's like, we don't know him either. So it's like, that's kind of a danger. Like, what the fuck? So, but I guess she felt like she was good because she had a gun or whatever the case may be. But still, girl, he had one too. So, boom. The man and her got into a big ass argument. Ugg and the man had got into a real big argument, bro. And the man don't really need a name because he don't play a part in this story time for real. It's just this incident that happened. But yeah, so the man and Ugg had gotten a real big argument because Ugg felt like that the man was flirting with Janice and the man was trying to be all up on Janice. Which the man wasn't even on that type of time. And he said that he was just trying to smoke with us because he was like, damn, y'all just drove 13 some hours. Like, y'all deserve to just be chilling and smoking and shit. So that's what he was trying to do with us. But I guess took that as if like, oh, he on some flirting shit. He trying to fuck with y'all, have these that me. He don't even know y'all, which he don't even know you either. But still, that's what she was. That's the type of time she was on. So they got into a really big argument. They was pulling guns out up on each other. It was a lot going on. So and remind you, this is when we first made it to Ugg house. So that was already the first red flag. Then the second red flag is her fucking car getting took. So boom. After all that, y'all, I was already over it. So once we finally made it to Ugg house after the car got took, I ain't gonna lie, I was irritated a little bit. I was a little irritated. So, but I wasn't taking like my irritation out up on nobody. I just was irritated, even though I had a motherfucking right to take my irritation out on anybody I wanted to, but I didn't. So, and y'all let me know if I was wrong in the comments too for being irritated. Like, was I wrong for being irritated and having an attitude? But yeah, y'all, so I did have a little attitude, whatever, but it wasn't like a big ass attitude to the point I'm doing the most of nothing. Like, no, I just was irritated because I'm like, damn, bro, like, I'm probably gonna have to spend bread on a fucking ticket because we ain't got the car no more. Like, so yeah, that was just that. So I was irritated a little bit. So, she kept saying little shit to me, like, she kept saying little shit to me, but she was saying it to Janice. She like, and what the fuck wrong with your friend? She acting like she got an attitude and she got like saying little shit. So I was like, so she constantly kept saying shit, and I was letting it slide. Cause I'm like, okay, my shit at her house. So yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to keep shit cool, keep my shit at her house. We staying at her house, and on top of that, at this point now we using her fucking car because Janice ain't got a car. So it's like I'm trying to keep shit cool, and on top of that, y'all, I'm 19. These people was like 10 years older than me. Like Janice, 30. The other, she like 35. So these people was hella older than me. That I'm thinking is, my friend or whatever. So yeah. So these people was hella older than me. So that's another reason I'm trying to keep shit cool. Like, even though I don't mind taking it there with anybody. Age ain't got no number on how you can get this S. Okay, I quit y'all. But yeah, I'm dead ass serious. But still, so she was saying little shit to me, so I already was irritated by that because I'm like, okay, Janice, I'm here for you. This is your friend. Like, tell this bitch chill out. Like, bitch, I'm not even mad with you, bitch. I'm irritated with Janice. So why you got so much like pipe down? So yeah, y'all, that was that. So then let's fast forward to the next day. The next day, we get up. I'm thinking we just all finna chill, smoke, and kick it or whatever. So I hear Janice and upstairs, cause I'm downstairs getting my clothes out the bag. Cause I'm finna hop in the shower and shit. Cause I'm thinking we finna probably go somewhere or something, or just chill. So I'm finna get in the shower and shit. So I hear Janice and upstairs. They like, yeah, we should drive to Florida tonight. We going to Florida tonight, this, down, the third. They ain't say we should. They said that they is. They like, we going to Florida tonight, this, down, the third. We driving. We gonna leave from down here like around like 8, 9, and we gonna head to Florida. Now remember, Florida, Miami, that's a 19-hour drive. So I'm hearing this and I'm like, another thing they ain't fucking know about. So I'm hearing this and I'm irritated even more because I'm like, bro, who the fuck? We finna be in a car for 19 hours? Come on now. So, like, the 13 was already enough, but 19 is crazy. So yeah, y'all. So I'm like, damn, bro. So I go upstairs. I'm like, we going to Miami. They like, yeah, da, da, da. So I'm like, oh my god. So that pissed me off because I'm like, bro, that was never my plan or none of that shit. That was y'all plan. And if y'all was gonna stick to this, motherfuckers should never invited me to come to Texas, or a motherfucker should have just kept shit a bean with me from jump. That way I could have still decided like, okay, if I wanted to go or not. Y'all, let me know in the comments if y'all get where I'm coming from. Please let me know, or if I'm tweaking. So yeah. So that was that, whatever. So yeah, y'all, at this point, I'm like, I ain't even gonna back. Like, I'm irritated. So yeah. So me and we end up having words or whatever because I didn't want to smoke my weed with her or none of that shit because she kept coming for me. Like, this lady kept saying slick remarks towards me. She kept like being shady towards me. She just kept picking towards me. And to the point, I didn't want to smoke no weed with her. I didn't even want to be in her house no more. I was literally like trying to like find hotels that's in like Texas or whatever. But it was just like crazy because like damn, the car is gone. But still, like, I was trying to find like hotel. I didn't even want to be at her crib. She just kept picking on me and picking on me and picking on me, and she just thought she was just so fucking tough because she had this gun. And it's like, bitch, I have one too. What are we seeing her like? She like, and she just kept picking on me. And what was pissing me off with Janice is because this is your friend. I am here for you. This is your fucking friend. Like, what? So boom, that was that. So I'm like, okay. So once I found out they were going to Miami, I'm like, you know what? Because if I would have got a ticket to leave from Texas to come back to the city, then I would have been waiting in the airport for like probably like 16, 15 hours. So I'm like, instead of me just waiting that long, I can just ride with them. I'm gonna just keep my cool and I'm gonna just ride with them. I know y'all probably like, girl, why the fuck you ride with them? And y'all don't mind, my shit is a little crooked. I should have really fixed it before the video, because I really just now know, like, that shit crooked. Okay, this not even what this shit about, for real. So, yeah. So, I'm like, I'm gonna just ride with them to Miami, and by the time I get to Miami, I should have a flight. So that was the plan. So I had called like my peoples, my dad. Y'all, these fucking flies, like what the fuck? I'm not ready for this shit. Damn. But yeah, y'all. So I called my dad, my peoples and shit, and I'm like, yeah, y'all, cause my dad, shout out to my dad and my auntie. They both sent me bread to get my flight or whatever. Even though I had money, y'all, but still, shout out to y'all. So they sent me bread so I can get my flight. So I got my flight or whatever the case may be. And I was irritated about it because like I still had to wait like probably like couple hours or so. But that was cool. Like I still was just ready to get the fuck from on. So boom, we on the whole ride to Miami. So yeah, y'all, the whole ride to Miami, like I just was literally just on my phone chilling, texting motherfuckers, letting them know like what's going on and shit. Cause it was just weird vibes. Like I was getting weird vibes from Ugg, I was getting weird vibes from Janice. And remind y'all, Ugg had went and picked up her brother, one of her brothers. Remind you, he like 38 or some shit. So she had went and picked up her brother so he can go with her to Miami as well, y'all. And the reason why they was going to Miami is because they went to the Baddies audition.
I just left the Baddies line. Look at them, they are so deep, y'all. I am currently on my way to the airport, so I can be leaving. Hi.
So I'm like, oh my fucking god. So boom, I'm in the car. I'm just ready to make it to Miami so I can go get on my flight so I can head back to the city so I can never speak to a bitch again. Like, cause hoes is weird. So I'm like, yeah, so, and y'all let me know too if I was wrong. Even though, yes, I was taking up for myself when kept coming for me and shit. Yes, I was sticking up for myself, standing up for myself, age, regardless of all that shit. Like, I was taking up for myself 100%, but it still was the fact and weird to me that, like, this are your friend, Janice. Why are you letting her come for me? And then it's the fact, like, Janice, yes, she was my friend, whatever, but it's the fact she called me her sister because of, like, the age difference or whatever, like. And that was just weird to me. So I really didn't fuck with it, y'all. And there was just a lot going on. And I have video clips and stuff that I'm gonna be popping in and up out of the video and stuff so y'all can like kind of see and shit like that. But yeah, y'all, so then when we finally made it to Miami,
I don't know my name. Toriana, Monique, Bettiana, Shanice, Krista, Unique, India.
we get to, remind you, been talking shit to me the whole time, picking all that shit. This bitch, when we make it to Miami, this bitch had the nerve to ask me, can I put on for the fucking hotel room? Bitch, for one, I'm not even gonna stay here with you hoes. For two, you've been talking all that shit to me, bitch, and you don't even got enough to go for your hotel room. You want me to put in with you, bitch? to, like, girl, that was the icing on the cake for real. So me and her, we really got into it. Ooh, y'all, my shit finna die, so I'm gonna be right back. Y'all, I'm so sorry if like my background look a little shifted or different or whatever, but yeah, y'all, let's just hop right back into it. So yeah, y'all, once we finally made it to Miami, whatever the case may be, this bitch had the nerve to ask me to put on, and like I said, I wasn't going for none of it, not none. So we ended up getting to it for that. Like, we got into it like really bad. I ended up getting into it with Janice, and I ended up getting into it with Ugg. And I got into it with Ugg because she was just like basically like, oh, like she wanted me to put on. I was like basically not going or whatever, and I was like, no. So she was up on some shit like, well, if you not putting on for the room, da 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 da, you not standing here, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, da da da. Remind you, that was supposed to be her and her brother room. And Janice was supposed to be getting her own room with me and her. So I'm like, bitch, I don't need to put in for a room with you anyway, because you and your brother supposed to be getting a room. Me and Janice supposed to be splitting for a room. So, bitch, I never was supposed to be putting on for you anyways, bitch. So I never gave a fuck what she was talking about, y'all. So, yeah, that was really that. So we got into it, like, really, really bad. And, like, got into, like, a heated argument or whatever. And she was saying shit like, oh, she'll put her hands up on a 19-year-old, this, that, and third. And then she started mentioning shit like, oh, she got a kid. If she got a kid, she grown enough. If she got a kid, she grown enough. And I told her, as I said, bitch, if I didn't have a kid, I still was grown enough. Bitch, if you really want to fight, run the fuck up. If you really want to fight and you really feel like I'm old enough to catch that fade, run the fuck up. Bitch, nobody's stopping you. That's exactly what I told y'all. I'm like, ain't nobody stopping you. Like, who the fuck holding you back? Your brother ain't holding you back. Denise ain't holding you. You just stand right there talking major shit. That's exactly what I told her. And then I got into it with Janice because Janice trying to tell me like, oh, calm down, this, that, and third. And I'm like, bitch, oh, you have some type of audacity. This bitch been picking with me for hours. Been picking with me since this bitch seen me. Like, and this bitch got nothing to be talking about something. She'll fight me, this, that, and third. She don't give a fuck how old I am. She don't give a fuck. But I got a baby, so I can catch the face. Bitch, you telling me to come? So we got into it. I got into it with her too, and I was like, yeah, Janice, you gotta remember, bitch, you gotta come back to the city. This bitch live in Texas. That's why this bitch talking major shit. But I got people in Texas too. I had them come at that motherfucking door. But I'm like, you know what, Janice, you have to come back. Like, period. I wasn't finna get jumped by them hoes. I know that though. And then her brother was talking shit too. I'm like, oh man, shut up, Unc. Shut the fuck up, Unc. That was that, y'all. So that was really. And then let me tell y'all the part about when I left to go to the. And then y'all, let me finally tell y'all about when I went to the airport. I go to the airport. You got Janice. Here goes she calling me. Oh, I don't want you to sit at the airport by yourself. Because I told you I had to wait a couple of hours. So I was at the airport. I don't want you to sit at the airport by yourself. Blah, blah, blah. You should just come back. This, that, and the third. You ain't give a fuck when I got me an Uber and left. Now you want me to come back. It was just a lot of time. It was just a whole lot of weird, fake, snake ass shit going on, and it was kind of like an eye opener because it's like, damn, I'm 13. I went 13 hours away with you. Now I'm 19 hours away with you, and you on some weird shit. Like, that really showed me a lot, and that really made me not trust to go on certain trips with certain people anymore. Like, I never ever, and it's crazy, y'all, because y'all probably think I just met this girl or something. Like, no, I've been knowing Janisha for like 4 years or so. We've been kicking it, hanging with each other for like 4 years or so. So it's like, it just was weird and crazy to me. Like, damn, like, motherfuckers really be snake, fake, and don't give a fuck. So that really opened my eye and showed me a lot. And I just really wanted to share my story with y'all and share my experience with y'all, because so much more could have happened. Like, shit could have got worse. Like, you feel me? I was just happy that I made it after the situation. I left and came home safe and shit. So I just had to let y'all know, like, about this story, y'all.
Alright, y'all, my more Dashe babies. My dad Ben came and picked me up from the airport. I'm currently at my friend's house. I'm about to go up here and smoke and stuff. Well, I really could get out the car right now. I'm just at the store and stuff. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna get back with y'all in a little bit.
Y'all let me know in the comment section below how y'all feel about the story, how y'all feel about like me in the story, and if I was wrong, what I should have did better, this, that, and third, you know, etc. Let me know. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And this is really the end of the story, y'all. I love all y'all that's been rocking with me and supporting. And yeah, y'all keep striving, keep going. Don't let nobody ever play on your top like I won't. Period. Bye, my more babies.
Could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss. You know, real traditional. But your love's too original. You were anything but conventional. Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back, knew I'd always crawl back. 'Cause baby, it's the everything.